You are like a new baby. Babies learn their language slowly. First, they learn to listen. Then, they learn to speak. Finally, they can read and write. Is very important. Listen to English every day. Listen to English radio, watch English TV, and go to English movies. Make friends in English. Make a conversation. Practice dialogues and use beginner textbooks. What is reading? Reading is the process of looking at a series of writing symbols and getting meaning from them. When we read, we use our eyes to receive reading symbols, letters, punctuation marks, and spaces. And we use our brain to convert them into words, sentences, and paragraphs that communicate something to us. Reading can be silent in our head or aloud so that other people can hear. Reading is a receptive skill. Through it we receive information, but the complex process of reading also requires the skill of speaking, so that we can pronounce the words that we read. In this sense, reading is also a productive skill in that we are both receiving information and transmitting it, even if only to ourselves. Do we need to read in order to speak English? The short answer is no. Some native speakers cannot read or write but they speak English fluently. On the other hand, reading is something that you can do on your own and that greatly broadens your vocabulary, thus helping you in speaking and in listening and writing. Reading is therefore a highly valuable skill and activity, and it is recommended that English learners try to read as much as possible in English. Why read? You probably know that even in your own language, reading is regarded as important because it can be entertaining and educational, can open up new words and enrich your life, and can improve hand-eye coordination and innate social skills. But for learning a foreign language, in this case English, reading in that language has additional important benefits that can help you learn the language faster and more completely. Reading is an essential skill for language learners. When your reading skill improves, your listening, speaking, and writing skill improve too. For example, today we will read the story of Noah, but I will first show images so they can describe what they see and think about what they will read. Then I'm going to show words with animals and with the names of each one of them to learn the vocabulary. Then everyone will start her silent reading for 30 minutes and then we will make reading alone. Finally, students will meet in groups of two and you will tell your partner what they learned. Good writing conveys a meaningful message and use English well. but the message is more important than core presentation. If you can understand the message or even part of it, your student has succeeded in communicating on paper and should be praised for that. This doesn't mean that they should not be changed to write, but you should consider their needs and balance your class time appropriately. Many adults who do not need to write will enjoy it for the purpose of sharing their thoughts and personal stories, and they appreciate a format where they can revise their work into better English than if they share the same information orally. Two writing strategies you may want to use in your lesson are free writing and revised writing. Free writing directs students to simply get their ideas onto paper without worrying much about grammar, spelling, or other English mechanics. In fact, the teacher can use not to even look at free written piece. Revised reading, also called extended or process reading, is a more formal activity in which students must write a first draft, then revise and edit it to a final polished version, and often the finished product is shared publicly. I love to write because writing allows me to tell you all what I think. If I'm sad, happy, bored, angry, tired, or just want to share everything that comes to mind. I think that after having used the best way to listen, speak, and read, our students will be ready to start traveling to the wonderful world of writing. Writing, the first activity, is to be performed outside the living room. Each child will sit in the middle of nature and to write about what he wants. The following activity will prepare the students' newspaper. The teacher gives each child a topic, and the student must research and start reading in parts. Then check out the teacher and the student continues to write. This process will take time but will work great.